Okay, so here's what you're gonna need before you get started. You're gonna need to install all this stuff that are listed here. You're gonna have to install Cursor, Node.js, and then install Cloud Code within your terminal and get your Coinbase Developer Platform API key. If you've already done all these steps, you could skip this one and go to the next. If you haven't, just go to these links one by one, download it for your device. So pay attention which device you're downloading them for. And then for Cloud Code, this is what you gotta do inside your terminal. So first you have to do these two first before you get to this. And there's a guide here on how to do it. If you're too lazy to go through it, you could copy this page, pass that onto your AI coding agent. When you open Cursor IDE, this is what it would look like. There's the sidebar you can open and close here. And on the bottom here is where you could chat to it. So you could go to Cloud Code, copy that, come back here, and paste it in there. A lot of times, you could just do this as a way to communicate what your coding agent needs to know. And then after, say what you want. So you would say, help me install Cloud Code. Easy as that. And I'm gonna delete this right now. But if you were still stuck with that, you go further down. There's a section called additional help. There's a more detailed guideline I put together in vibebook.xyz. It walks you in a little bit more details on how to do your setups, how to prompt. It goes more into if you want to learn more about general architecture and all this stuff. And there's this thing called lazy mode. And if you go to lazy mode, you'll see a prompt. This prompt is there for you to copy and go to your cursor and paste it in here to get a help with installing Node.js, Cloud Code, and so on. But again, you have to first install Cursor before any of this. Last but not least, you're gonna need a Coinbase Developer Platform client API key. So when you go to here, it would lead you to Coinbase Developer, and you would create an account if you don't have one. You would log in if you already have an account, and it will take you to the sidebar on Base Tools section under On-Chain Kit. You don't need to know that. The link's gonna take you there, but in case it didn't, this is where you wanna be. And this is the key you wanna get, client API key. You're gonna copy that and keep it for later. And general rule of thumb, never share your API key. Some of these are gonna be shareable, but you're never gonna share them. And even when they are shareable, we're gonna be using a special file called env to store all these keys, which are not directly visible, but we'll get into that later.